everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the B-Roll Podcast. I'm Tommy Stanton, co-founder of WABC Studios.
And I am Dutch Kent from Y&Y Films.
And I'm Blake Morgan, also from WABC Studios.
Episode 15! Here we go. How are we feeling?
Yeah, can you believe we're 15 episodes in and Blake continues to have a shitty mic every once in a while?
It's Discord, dude.
Discord.
Fuck
Yeah.
Discord. Fuck Discord, bro.
Dude, Discord, fuck you.
I'm starting to think I have like general issues with my mic because no spoilers, but I went to record another review for Y&Y Films today, and I recorded maybe 30 seconds of it, and then after 10 minutes, went to play it back, and only the first 30 seconds had audio. The rest of it had no audio, and I had to redo the whole thing.
Boom. I feel that.
So, yeah, this mic tortures me.
Me and Kaylee recorded a 3-hour Tomodachi Life video, like the new Tomodachi Life game that came out.
Right,
And
yeah.
all of it is unusable.
Oh my god.
Did the audio not work, or
just horrible audio?
Yeah, that's the fucking worst
Dude,
feeling.
there's got to be something with like my laptop that just won't let me use mics with it. Because every time I try to use a microphone with that damn laptop, it just fucking nothing ever. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know what the big deal is either. Like, I'm using like an audio interface and a pretty expensive mic and a pretty good computer, and like it just stops working. It just
sometimes
stops.
the computer gods just strike the hammer and you just can't use shit.
It's annoying.
It absolutely deflated my fucking dude, especially like having to text Kaylee, hey, that 3-hour video we just did is completely unusable.
Yeah, because I heard that she said like she was gonna record that with you, and then like it never came out.
No.
So
we plan on doing like a narration over it and then do another one, but I've just been out of time.
Well, every episode of this podcast, Tommy, you ask how we are, but how are you, Tommy?
How are you?
Great segue. I'm chilling. I'm slowly getting used to the working life. But, yeah. I got Monday and Tuesday off, so I was able to watch this film and record it.
I had a half day today at work, and I spent it watching the new Scary Movie.
I watched the new Scary Movie over the weekend.
Did you? I saw your Letterboxd review, so I don't know why I asked that. Yeah, I know you did. Oh, you do we want to do a small segment on that then?
Y'all got that. For real.
Yeah, because Tommy, you hadn't seen it, right?
No, I have not.
All right. You don't have to. In fact, don't. Okay. Blake, what did you think of Scary Movie?
Well, I'll be honest. I knew this was gonna be some stupid shit the second I went in to see it. I was 100% right. I did say I got some good laughs out of me. I thought it was kind of funny. I guess my biggest problem is that some of the actors were way too over the top. Like the jokes, whatever, haha, right? But the Anna Faris's daughter,
Yep, I know her.
Like the final girl or some shit. She's annoying as fuck, dude. She distracted me from the rest of the film. Other than that, the references and the shit they made fun of was really funny. They made fun of K-pop demon hunters, and I was not expecting it. It was really fucking hilarious. But yeah, I thought it was funny. I didn't think it was anything special. I just thought it was a nice thing to see in a while.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dig too deep into this because, again, I'm working on a video, or it's already recorded. It'll be uploaded tonight, but I'm working on a video for Y&Y Films talking about this, and I don't want to spoil too much of the specifics of my opinions, but Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the worst movie of the year so far. This is worse than Mario Galaxy movie.
Damn!
Like,
Holy
Thi-
shit!
like I saw you thought this was funny, and in your letterbox review, you're like, oh, you need to like live life and have fun. Dude, I'm not kidding. About halfway through this film, I felt so embarrassed and so bored that I was ready to walk out. Like, I actually had to like cover my face because I felt so embarrassed to be watching it next to
Is
people.
this worse than
And you-
Melania?
No, Melania is worse because Melania is just so boring. It's so boring. This is boring too, but Melania, I know that's a whole other level. But man, dude, the fucking K-pop Demon Hunters bit was so fucking cringy. I was actually face palming. I couldn't look at the screen. I could not believe it. Like the bit itself, whatever. Like I don't care that he's fucking the K-pop Demon Hunters characters. Whatever. I don't mind it. But like the lyrics were literally had no flow. They were like some of the most like 3-year-old baby horrible lyrics, insane auto tune, cringe as fuck. Like basically like Snoop Dogg smoke weed every day is like the type of comedy this film has. Like fucking 15-year-old comedy. Made a whole 5-minute COVID joke, fucking 5 minutes of COVID joke in 2026. And then at the end of it, one of the characters like, ha ha ha, hardy har, COVID happened 5 years ago. Okay. So the writers know that this joke sucks and is old, and they think fucking acknowledging it and gives me back the fucking 5 minutes of boring, unfunny joke. The acting was fucking horrible on this, dude. This is some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my entire life. What the fuck? And to have, dude, Tiana Taylor from One Battle After Another, and the other fucking lady, the main lady, the main black lady, other one, also One Battle After Another, like Oscar contender type people, fucking in this movie where what happened? How can you be in the Best Picture winner and then go into a scary movie? Like, dude, this was fucking insane. And I'm trying to be vague because I have a whole video where it's very well worded. You guys can watch it, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've never had a movie where I actually had to run out of the screening because I felt embarrassed to look the other people in the face that I was watching it with. So, yeah, 1 out of 10. This was fucking
God.
Did
horrible,
your
Blake.
theater exploded?
You're
laughter
so
at every joke?
dramatic. Holy shit. It's literally meant to be stupid and redundant. You're taking it too seriously.
Yeah, fuck you, Dutch.
Yeah, it stupid and redundant. Was it? I noticed you didn't use the word funny in there, and you'd be right. It wasn't meant to be funny. It was so boring, and no one laughed.
Oh
even
my
the
God.
dumb teenagers behind me. I didn't laugh one time, bro. What was funny about this? Was
Okay.
it the COVID joke, or was it the
No.
smoke weed every day type jokes? Or,
No,
what-
it's
what
just
was-
stupid. Oh my God. Holy shit. You like hate fun, dude. I swear to
This
God.
wasn't fun.
Anybody
This was
else
so
that has
boring.
fun, you're like,
Dude, this felt like it was 3 hours long. No,
oh my God.
I am a
So-
hero of the proletariat because every other dude in this theater was as quiet and bored as I was. There was one guy who was chuckling a little bit every once in a while, and he kept on muttering, "This is so bad." So that's probably why he was chuckling. So
I'm
I'm
sorry.
actually I'm with the
You're
majority
stuck.
here, man.
Dude,
I'm with the
you know,
majority.
you know it's
Theater,
bad when
man.
the theater ain't talking.
Oh my God, bro.
I don't...
In a theater full of intellectuals, I guess. Fuck.
Dude, these were like,
they,
oh,
they get their own theater.
so was the bit where they ADR dubbed the kid saying 6'7" and then getting hit by a car? Was that the funny bit for
Oh
you?
my God.
It was funny because I pictured myself doing that to my own kids.
Oh, it was horrible. You would have a point if this was funny, like if I was laughing throughout, but it actually made me want to pull myself out of my skin, dude.
I'm sorry they didn't use your highbrow humor, bro.
Dude,
You're
My
fucking
prime-
sipping your tea, sipping your tea,
Dude,
put your
you're
pinky in
talking-
the air.
You're talking to a guy who makes penis and cum jokes constantly, and this, I'm not like a highbrow guy, dude. This was just
I'm
horrible.
sure.
It wasn't funny.
This is so funny.
I
to
didn't
someone that's
say-
never seen this.
I just can't believe how greatly offended you are of this movie, or just how much you dislike it. I didn't think you'd hate it this much. Like, I didn't think you'd think it'd be good. Oh, I didn't think that. But I didn't think you'd have such a distaste and disgust for it.
Not to mention every fucking bit in this movie is like a Family Guy cutaway gag where it cuts away from the story, goes on for 5 minutes, and beats the same joke into the ground, and like it's not, the joke wasn't even funny in the first place, and then it cuts back to the movie with that cutaway gag having no relevance to the film at all. Like at least in Family Guy, the bits are like 5 seconds, not 5 minutes of the same joke, and then it
Yeah,
meant
they got
nothing
some
to the
long
overall
ones, though.
film. Yeah, but like nonetheless, holy shit, dude. Anyway, you
Did
can
you at
watch my
least-
fucking video after this, bro. Just
Now,
watch it.
did you at least like the political jokes they made?
No, they were none of them. None of them were like. This is supposed to make me like steam come out of my ears. It was supposed to be controversial and politically incorrect. What was the most politically incorrect joke that this film had? Like seriously, I'm asking you. What was the politically incorrect bit I was supposed to be so offended at as a woke?
Just well, I didn't take that in a fucking serious rhetorical way. I threw it in there because that's what they're trying to do. Obviously, if you knew more about it, you'd say it's politically incorrect. Like the fact that Anna Faris's character walks up to her and be like, "I can't be with you." Like the black lady, she goes, "I can't talk to you. You know I'm Republican and I voted for Trump." So I
Yeah,
guess
but
in a way, it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be incorrect to you, but fuck.
dude, the South Park movie from 1999 that we reviewed last week had
Yeah.
far more edgy humor than this film had. And that was in the 90s. This film could not even match that old of a film in its edginess. And if it did, if it could like make me feel anything that wasn't boredom, then this would have gotten anything that wasn't a 1 out of 10. But like the funniest joke in the whole movie for me was at the very beginning where the fucking killer made fun of Tiana Taylor for not winning the Best Supporting Actress award. That's the only thing that got me to giggle in the entire film. That's it. That was the one joke. I was like, aha. And no one else
Okay.
laughed at it because they had no fucking idea what that meant or anything. They had no idea she was nominated or who she was.
Well, let us
What
know
do you
your
rate this?
Yeah, well, let us know
What do
your
I rate
thought.
this? I rate this like a 2 because obviously it's not good, but I didn't take it as seriously.
Yeah. 2 stars or 2 out of 10?
Like 2 out of 10
Bro, you said you loved this in your review.
because I thought it was funny.
How can you love
I don't
it and
have
be a
to-
2 out of 10?
Because critical wise, it's a terrible movie, but just as like just like a general viewer, I thought it was funny.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you. I was waiting for I hate you, kill yourself, you're wrong.
Dude,
I
this
was
is-
so waiting for that.
This was Fateful Findings level of I fucking hated every second of this, and it is funny.
Hey,
Oh,
good
man.
content.
Argument.
It's good
I
content.
just start recommending every scary movie all the way to the 6th one.
No. Okay, I will hit back with Neil Breen films if you do that. It will be a way more.
We're gonna be in a constant
I'll
scary
just
movie
kill
Neil
myself.
Breen Comic Con.
And Tommy's like, okay, Interstellar maybe.
I'll have to be like the break from shit. Okay,
Oh, that
well,
was fun.
that film averaged like what, a 1.5 out of 10 on the B-roll
Yeah.
scale.
Oh, like so much, so bad.
Okay, well, it's episode 15. It is Dutch's turn for recommendations, and he recommended Rear Window, directed by Albert Hitchcock. So, Dutch, you can take the floor.
So, this is a movie I've never seen. The first movie that I've never seen on the podcast, and it is done by Alfred Hitchcock, master of cinema, otherwise known as the master of suspense, which I can now say. I didn't want to give Tommy any hints about what maybe this movie would be about. But to start off, I'm going to say I love this movie. I thought this was amazing. I'm not going to go super deep right away because I do want to see what you guys have to say before I go on a spiel. But this movie was awesome. I pretty much loved every aspect of this: the atmosphere, the sound, the cinematography, the screenplay, just the central mystery and how tense that climax was, along with how surprisingly funny this film was. I laughed way more at this than I did at Scary Movie. Like 110 times more. There was so many funny lines in this. Like, I don't know if either of you have seen Clue, but it's like the same type of thing where like the lines are so clever that they're also very funny. And also, before I leave it to you guys, before I go way more in detail, the introduction scene of Grace Kelly or whatever the woman is, I think
It's Grace
well,
Kelly.
anyway, yeah, her introduction, dude, actually the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. At least just in that introduction scene. Dude, what the hell? How did they shoot people to look like that back then? She looked like I was like stun-lacked for like 2 minutes on that. I was like, holy shit, that is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. But okay, I'll hand it off to you two before I get any deeper. What did you guys think of Rear Window, directed by Alfred Hitchcock?
You want me to take it or?
Sure.
All right. Well, I'll begin by saying that this film aged very well. Like, what was this? 1954,
Two, I think.
52. Well,
Nope, four. You're right.
okay.
You're right. You're right. My
But
bad.
there was just so many unbelievably gorgeous shots that I was just straight up gooning in appreciation. Trust. I really like the window shots of just like the congested city, all the windows, just all the different stories that like were being told just through the different lenses and windows and stuff like that. One of my favorite part of the film was the piano, the piano apartment complex where they were just playing.
Yes.
It was always just so. It was such a perfect sound for to fit what was going on in the scene. It really helped with the suspense, and it was just such like perfect timing, like just for the dramatic effect. I really appreciated that. Um, I really loved the how the rain looked when it was pouring down rain and he's sitting out with his camera. I just thought it looked so freaking nice. The technical aspects of the film is just straight, like, unbelievable and especially incredible for a 1954 film. I could definitely see why he's a master of film in that regard. Um, I would say that it was very good to me. It wasn't great, I guess, and there isn't even like a ton of things that I could point to as to why. Because the technical aspects are phenomenal. I also thought it was surprisingly funny. I thought the characters were like perfect for their role. But I guess when the film ended, I just was like, yeah, that was pretty good, and there just wasn't really too much to hang on to in regards, especially to like the story. I guess in my eyes, the story kind of fit together too perfectly. You know, like it was like, oh, everything the guy saw on the camera was right, and everybody wins. Nothing really bad happens. I do want to say that my favorite scene when it came to the story was when the woman like snuck into her apartment and got caught. Like I was like on the edge of my seat,
Oh yeah.
and then it kind of just nothing really happened after that. It's like there wasn't like a huge consequence. Obviously, she got arrested and stuff like that, but it just kind of felt a little empty when it came to like the story satisfaction, because like the whole story is the suspense. You are like waiting and waiting to find out what happened, and then you find out what happens, and then it kind of just ends. I do want to say one of the best shots was when the guy walked into his apartment and it was just this dark
Dude.
silhouette.
The lighting in that scene is
Yeah, where
so
his
good.
face is dark,
Yeah.
body is dimly lit, perfect lighting, perfect. It like I don't know. It just it was very 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 good, and I kind of wish I just had more to chew on, but just the absolute respect that I have for this film being from 1954 and just the technical aspects of the film are just absolutely insane, and I loved it. So
So I'd like to comment on your opinion on the ending because I actually felt the same. Where like I kind of left the film was like, oh, like just that was it, okay. But like as I thought about it, I kind of really love the ending, despite the fact that I do agree it doesn't leave you with much to chew on. You know, you're not going to be thinking about Rear Window a whole lot a few weeks afterwards, but the ending does something for me that is very funny. It's there's a lot in that ending that you may not realize until you think about it that kind of makes it unique, because a lot of films like this would end in this like dramatic, way with like a death or like blah blah blah. This film decides to end with like a ton of gags. So like there's the obvious one where you pan over and you see that both of James Stewart's legs are broken, and that's very funny because
Mm-hmm.
you've seen how like torturous this has been for him. But
Mm-hmm.
there's also the secondary gag that Grace Kelly, God, I'm having a hard time with names today. Grace Kelly is like back to reading her fashion magazine, and to me, that says like she actually like did all this just to get what she wanted in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of recontextualizes the entire rest of the film to make her come off as way more intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
And James Stewart is way more easy to manipulate. And I think that's really funny. But also, I do think it's kind of wicked and twisted in a way, the ending, which sounds weird. But if you think about it this way, the main character, his erratic like stalker behavior, paranoia, obsession of this random person is kind of justified as being like a great awesome thing at the end of the movie, and that's almost like a dark
Yeah,
bit
true.
of comedy that I really really enjoyed. Hitchcock is famous for that kind of those twisted kind of characters and stuff. So I agree with you like 99%, but I also do think there is more to this ending than on the surface. Okay, Blake?
Uh, um. Oh boy, Dutch, you're gonna be mad at me. So, I, I, I already know who James Stewart is. I'll say that James Stewart. He's a great fucking actor for his time. Do any of you guys know about It's a Wonderful Life?
Yes.
I haven't seen it, but I
So,
know about it.
I'll probably recommend it sooner. But
Nice.
it's a great movie. We'll get there eventually. So I was pretty excited when I saw James Stewart was in this, and then I started watching. And I was like, "Oh fuck me! I've seen this before." Now I haven't seen this movie, but I've seen the references to it. And after what the conversation me and Dutch just had, the first time I saw something referenced to this was in Family Guy when Brian pulled out a racist tweet and then he broke both of his legs and then he got kicked out, and then I was like, oh, this is from the Family Guy. I was like, wow, that's shitty. That's
True.
shitty.
That's the Family
That's
Guy
the only
movie.
reason. Yeah, it's the Family Guy movie.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. But I guess other than that, I really liked it. I thought it looked really nice. I know a lot about Hitchcock, or I knew a lot about Hitchcock before, and then after I watched, like the Monster series. Do you guys know what that
Yeah.
is?
You talked to me about that quite a bit
I
when it
did.
was coming out.
I did. So I guess a little background. Ed Gein was like the one of the most famous cannibals back around Hitchcock's time, or it was way before that. And he would kill people, skin them, wear them, all that shit. And Hitchcock whatever saw it, and he made Psycho out of it, or that's what kind of inspired Psycho, and then what else would be Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and all that shit. So it was kind of nice to see a more distinctive thing that wasn't fucking had a terrifying background. So I did love to see that. My goat James Stewart's in this, and I can always appreciate that. Um, I I guess the only problem I had with it was if what's her name? Grace.
Grace Kelly.
Yeah, if Grace Kelly came into my room and I And I just started, and she was like, "Let me stay the night," and I said, "No, you need to like shoot me with a gun and kill me."
I agree. I had the same fucking thought,
I
dude.
was like, "You are a pussy, James. I'm sorry,
Dude.
you are a pussy."
At the beginning, the old like maid type of lady, she's like, "Oh, any guy with at least one eye and a brain would take this lady." I'm like, "Oh, whatever." But then like Grace Kelly actually walks in, and again that introduction scene where she actually looks like an angel. I might kill myself for that. I actually might do it. I might jump off a cliff. Like, dude, Jane Stewart is a pussy for that. I'm so with you.
Like James,
holy
come on,
shit.
dude. Like, what's happening, man? I know your legs don't work, but what about your brain and your dick, dude? What happened to that?
What's to adventure?
Lost so much respect right there. But this, I wasn't as suspenseful. I didn't feel the suspense that you guys probably thought as much. Like I did get nervous when she was like climbing in her house and shit, and the killer was walking up, and James Stewart's character was fucking flashing him with like flashes and shit. I I did laugh a few times because first of all, the scene where the helicopter goes by and it's like poorly like effects. And dude, in the scene where James Stewart's character falls off of the fucking thing, so it looked so bad. I just couldn't.
It does.
But
it does look bad, but I think it adds I think it adds to the whimsical energy of this movie. I'm not gonna lie.
It does. I don't try to take that effect, or I don't try to take that in mind with what I think of a movie. But goddamn, it was a roller coaster for sure. It looked really good. It kind of felt really cozy too. Was what I like to think.
Agree. I wrote that in my notes. That exact word.
Yeah. They were all great. The suspense wasn't as high for me as it was for you guys, but it was still there. It was nice to see something Hitchcock made that wasn't fucking death and despair. That was nice. And yeah, overall, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm happy because I was afraid recommending something this old to you two without having seen it, because this is like the type of movie I'd pick up and watch on my own. I mean, obviously, that's why I recommended it, because I was going to pick it up and watch it on my own. But, sometimes you get these older movies and they're just kind of snooze fests. Like, they just are. As a fan of these older movies, you get some that are just like, oh my God, like, you have to turn it off. But yeah, I love this movie. And the first thing I noticed was the atmosphere, the white wine, the outfits, the piano humming and being the background noise for every single scene. It's just like comfortable and fun, and it's just like an atmosphere you want to dwell in. I wouldn't mind living on this little corner if it wasn't for the murders. It's just such a good atmosphere, and I really, really love living in it. And it made sure that this was never boring for me, because it was just, even when it was talky scenes, it was always accompanied by another aspect, like the music and like the atmosphere. And along with that, the sound effects are really, really, really nice in this. And that's maybe not something you guys notice, but there's just these ambient sounds that Hitchcock was very careful to put in. And it's just the sounds of trains and birds and just these little things, when you go outside and you have these unique shots, these uniquely framed shots of the windows. Hitchcock also makes sure to add texture to the sound, so it's not just the muffled sounds from inside of the building, which he sometimes does make louder as a stylistic choice, but it's so nice. The only issue I had with the sound effects is I have to rewatch Stalker again eventually, but I swear to God, the train sound effect they use in this movie is the exact same one in Stalker, and every time I heard it, I like had to look at it twice. I was like, "What the hell?" So like I love that sound effect, but now I'm looking at Stalker and I'm looking at Rear Window and I'm saying, "Hey, what's going on with that?"
True,
what's
minus one star. Minus 1 star. Yeah.
Yep. Scary movie better. Scary movie better. Turn it off.
No, it's Stalker minus 1 star. Tarkovsky's a fraud, bro. He's over. He's
Oh,
canceled. in
oh
my
shit!
mind.
You got that on recording. Take that shit. Clip that shit. Clip that shit,
Yeah,
Tommy.
yeah.
You know it's not true. You know it's not true.
I
Nope,
don't know.
But
nope. Just said it. Just said it. Too late.
I love the set of this. The set was so compact but well made, and you could barely tell that it was like a set and that there was a lot of paint going on. It was really really well done. I'd argue this is better done than stuff like its peers, like in the Wizard of Oz and stuff like that. Around the same time, Wizard of Oz is a little older, like 10 to
Mhm.
12 years older or something like that. But nonetheless, I think the effects in this are really really good. The screenplay of this is just genius. There's things that seem obvious, like the photographer job matching the personality of James Stewart, but I like that you're like told that he's a photographer, but then you're literally shown why. You're shown like his erratic, curious, anxious personality that led him to being a photographer. I really like that. It's really smart
We're
Mhm.
writing.
Dutch. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. We're not calling him by his character name. This is the whole Jake Gyllenhaal bullshit all
I
over
will
again.
always do it. James Stewart is iconic. He's James Stewart.
He is, but he's a
also
bitch.
hot, but he's hot. And so is Gene Kelly. They're both hot. Everyone's hot
Yeah.
in this movie. Everyone, even the
Okay.
old lady. Okay,
Please don't.
but
Even the
yeah, I mentioned
detective,
this.
yo?
I'd smash.
The killer?
Yeah, I'd smash. He's hot in like an ugly guy way, you know.
It's not.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, okay.
He's an orator.
Stick around with more dating advice from Dutch Can.
Yeah, there's so many lines in this. Like, I wish I would have quoted more of them, but I was so into this movie that I didn't want to like look at my phone constantly. But so many good, clever, funny little lines, and I really love the writing in this. I don't know about you two, but I was like having like whiplash between if I believed the actual guy was a murderer or not. Like
Same.
it felt like I was like having theories like, oh, maybe James Stewart, like he's just really bored and he's like trying to find something to do, and maybe that's why he thinks this guy's a murderer. And maybe Gene Kelly doesn't really believe it, but she wants to like impress him and blah 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 blah. But then there'd be more evidence, like, oh shit, he did do it. So like at the very end, when there was that reveal that he was the murderer, that reveal worked really well for me. I was like, oh. And then like all that tension and that climax and everyone running around, and like it was really 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 tense and fun and interesting, and it had this goober like vibe, like Blake mentioned, with the way the falling scene was shot. Just like everything, the tone and everything was perfect. I was really into it. And I already kind of explained my interpretation of the ending and why I find it darkly humorous. But overall, yeah, I really, really love this. I thought this was great. But I do agree with Tommy that it's not the type of movie, it does wrap together pretty clean, and it's probably not something that's going to stick with you for weeks and weeks and weeks. But yeah, that's my thought on Rear Window.
W.
All right.
I was also like in my head up until the reveal worked for me as well. Like I had no clue. My initial thought was that he was just going crazy and stuck in that room. So the reveal worked for me as well.
Yeah, it was the same because like I was literally being convinced just through. It wasn't even like blatant, like Hitchcock didn't plug in like obvious clues that he's crazy or he's like acting nuts. It's just like the way he is and like how desperate he is. It's like you begin to believe the same as other people in the movie do, like the detective, that maybe he is just like a fruitcake. So it's just really, really smart writing. So I really love that.
It's a fruitcake, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does not like that word.
Well, you got a problem with that?
word?
Mr. 5-star on Scary Movie over here?
Bitch.
I mean, I did hear him earlier say, I'm going to say on the podcast it's going to be a 2 out of 10, but I really think it's an 8.
I never said that.
I thought he was going to hit me with like the 7 out of 10. I thought he was going to. I was going to go after him. I was ready to fight over that.
He needed
I so was.
dude.
Intermission, bro.
Intermission 10 minutes in.
Dude, you're not ready for the scary movie No Brain War we're about to do, man.
No, Tommy's not ready. I'm ready.
I thought you said that we're gonna say that Dutch just isn't ready for those types of movies yet.
When he's an adult, we can give it to him.
If Blake would have opened his review by saying I'm not ready for these kinds of movies, I would have immediately submitted defeat and just been like, all right, man. I would have laughed so hard.
So good. All right. I think I got all I wanted to out of Rear Window. Are we ready
I got
for
mine.
final reviews?
So you've been introduced to Hitchcock now, so this is kind of his general vibe, except for like what Blake mentioned. He tends to be like quite a bit darker than this. This is one of his more lighthearted
Yes.
films.
Have you
But,
seen
like,
Vertigo?
I have not. It's okay. So I was in between recommending Rear Window and Vertigo for my Hitchcock one, but I wanted to go with Rear Window because Vertigo is considered like kind of like one of the best Hitchcocks, and I didn't want to like immediately like raw dog like the best Hitchcock before I didn't know how many Hitchcocks you or Tommy had seen. So I didn't want to like raw dog best Hitchcock immediately and then all of them go down from there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Tommy, you this is a like vital piece of film history here, so you would say you enjoyed enjoyed your first Hitchcock?
I enjoyed it.
It's good.
Are we doing final ranking now?
I'm ready.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I love this. It's pretty much technically perfect, very funny, very smart screenplay. But it is one of those movies that unfortunately won't have a long staying power in my mind. But despite that, this was an amazing time with an amazing atmosphere. And I really want some white wine. And I want Gene Kelly even more. So this is a 4-star, 8 out of 10 with a like for me.
Did you mean to say Gene Kelly?
Yeah.
It's Grace Kelly.
Gene. Who the hell is Gene?
You mean the dude from Singing in the Rain, bro? Is that what you're talking about?
I will not confirm or deny.
that was on purpose. Everything he says
Gene
is on
Kelly
purpose.
is pretty bad too, though. He's pretty hot.
That's enough out of here. That is enough out of here.
Lock in.
My God.
There's bugs in your skin. There's bugs in your skin.
I'll do it again.
Yes. All right, I'll go next. This film aged very well. So many amazing, gorgeous shots. Technical aspects were perfect. The music was great. The colors was nice. It was cozy. The atmosphere was great. It just doesn't have a lot to chew on when it comes to how the film ended so perfectly. But obviously, there's the interpretation that Dutch said, which puts it into a new context. But at the same time, I kind of just walked away feeling like it was a great movie that it's just a good 2-hour time. I thought that the big highlight on the story was the relationship between the two. Yeah, I forgot. I'm not even gonna try with their names, bro.
It's Gene Kelly.
No.
I know. It was a bit.
Yeah, there was just it was definitely a highlight for me. Their relationship. It felt authentic. The acting was great. Yeah, I loved every second of it, and she is hot. So, I ended up giving this a 3.5 stars or a 7 out of 10 with a like.
Awesome.
I really liked this movie. It brought me back to when I would stay up and watch AMC at 3 a.m. and watch all the old stuff, and it brought back some good memories. It had a nice feeling to it. James Stewart's my goat, and Grace Kelly's hot as fuck. So this gets 4 stars.
Yay! Hey, Blake and I have made up officially now.
No, fuck you.
Yeah, I was about to say, Did you ask Blake about
Fuck
that?
you.
Well,
Fuck you.
I've forgiven him. If he chooses to keep anger in his heart, that's on him.
Ooh.
Oh, you're dead.
The ball's back in Blake's court. Dutch
I'm an
is
anime
taking the
character
high
now,
road.
Dutch is gonna make those AI things picturing him as Jesus now. I'm doing it,
I'm gonna text on the Discord being like, guys, I've converted to Christianity. No, this is not a joke.
I was like, what near-death experience did you have?
Does anyone want to go to church with me?
Oh my god. Yeah, then that's oh my god. Then Donnie's gonna be like, oh, I want to be Christian too.
The Christian friend group.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, that guy has some Christian fucking attitude sometimes. He told me straight up he doesn't like any nudity in movies at all. Like, okay, this guy is.
Wait till I give him a sex scene for WABC, and then I'll have.
Hey, Donnie, I heard. I think you'd really like Dogtooth. It's a really good wholesome movie.
What the hell does he watch for fun?
Fucking
That's the only
Minions.
reason why I watch things.
Listen, the Minions are in this movie called Dogtooth. It's by Illumination. Trust.
Yeah, wait a minute. One of the Minions were like naked.
Yeah, he has his ass out.
Yeah, they are naked like all the time.
No, they have the overalls, don't they?
Yeah.
They're like when they swim, they just fucking rip that shit off. Like.
Yeah, they get naked, and I get a boner.
He only.
Okay.
You what?
Okay, so welcome to Hated It, the segment where we read reviews of the people who fucking hated this really good film, and they're dumb and bitches, and we threaten to hurt them, and we do other things to them, and they hate it and they don't like it. So this is a 2-star review from Feels for Reals, and this person says, utterly perplexed as to how 99% of people I follow gave this 5 stars. I sat through this whole thing waiting for that moment to click, where I would suddenly realize this was a masterpiece. But this was so boring. Okay, so I wanted to bring this up because I have 2 issues with it. The first issue is that I don't think every masterpiece, if you go into every masterpiece expecting it to be like Whiplash, like a movie that's like super exciting and enthralling, you're gonna really not appreciate a lot of the so-called masterpieces, because a lot of masterpieces are masterpieces because of everything in the film coming together and combining every aspect of it being masterful, and that's the thing that makes it a masterpiece. So the idea that I don't know why I said this person is she, but this person was waiting for that fucking massive, huge, explosive moment to confirm this is a masterpiece, I think is the wrong way to actually go about watching a lot of these classics. Oh, yeah, that's good. But saying this was boring, no, extremely entertaining, very funny, very fun. Music's great, everything's great about it. Like we said, I think this is really entertaining. That atmosphere really had me by the balls.
Yeah, to say that you went into a film waiting for a moment that clicks with you, you spend all that time waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're just missing out on what's on the screen right now. Like, I don't know. I always go into films with a fresh mind, with my just ready to think and enjoy and whatever. Let's watch the tone, look at the aspects, like that kind of stuff. If you're just sitting there waiting, you're kind of doing the film a disservice in that aspect.
Yeah, I think you worded that really well too. That's definitely a good way of thinking about it. I completely agree. Just take what you have, take what's given to you, absorb it, and go from there. Expectations can really, really hurt a film. So just enjoy what you got.
Okay. I'll go. I got one here. What's the name? Fucking Jarvis. Okay. And they said, it should have been me. It should have been me. Oh, why Grace Kelly? It should have been me.
Oh, that was my review on my alt. Sorry.
That's so stupid. Oh, that's so funny.
That guy's so big. Wait, guys, I'm doing it. Double like right off the bat. Blake gets another double like review.
Another one I made up. Let's go. Let's go.
He doesn't like them, so he could just be making this shit up.
I do not like them.
Last week you said it was ChatGPT. No.
Mark Zuckerberg will remember you, Dutch. Mark Zuckerberg.
Why does that remind me of this fucking Telltale games where it's like you make a decision and they're like, Mark Zuckerberg will remember this. What?
Mark Zuckerberg has like 10 double like trophies in his fucking mailbox right now.
All right. I got a half star from Seizure Later. It's called a
Bro.
rear window because it's overglazed. That's so bad. What kind of joke?
That's
is that?
horrible. That's a horrible
Boring
pun.
ass shit that rewards weirdo eligible young man of 46 years old with a woman who inexplicably is obsessed with him. That initial joke was so bad I had to pick it, bro.
Yeah, like their whole argument is discredited by like how shitty their opening is, you know? It's like if you made an argument, you're like, I eat shit and I love it in my mouth. Oh yeah. And then your next point is like, Donald Trump is a very bad guy. Well, it's like, okay, well, you could have had me, but like you opened it up in that way, you know?
Yeah, you got my attention for sure.
So that second point there actually is literally like kind of one of the first lines of my Who Hated It. So we can kind of address it here. So this person says they hate this movie basically in a long way. And they say they hate this movie for a bunch of different reasons. I'm only going to touch on a couple. Their very first point is this person says Jimmy Stewart is 1 million years older than Grace Kelly. And the idea that she'd be desperately trying to woo a broken-legged voyeur is preposterously is sexist and dumb. He says it's sexist and dumb. Okay. And like, I don't get this sentiment at all because there's a lot baked into this sentence. Number one, the idea that younger women don't like older men. And by the way, she's not like that young. At least she doesn't look that young. She looks like she's in her late 20s and he looks like he's in his 50s. Number one. But number two, the idea that younger women aren't attracted to older men is fucking insane. And I don't think that's sexist.
No.
I know a woman, my fiance, who's very attracted to older men. It's just a preference some people had. And saying that she's trying to desperately woo a broken-legged voyeur is sexist and dumb. Like, not to be that friend who's too woke, but like, you could like people who have broken legs, right? Like, that's kind of demonic to imply that someone has broken legs, so you have to hate them.
It's not even like his legs have been broken forever, dude.
Yeah, like the implication is that he's this crazy adventurer. He's like going across the world, but he breaks his leg, so his wife has to dump him because if she doesn't, it's sexist. Like, what?
Wow.
What are we talking about?
Disagree.
It's a crazy point. Yeah. And their second point, they say the set looks like absolute shit, and there's not a moment.
God,
I think it's
disagree.
Yeah, like the
Jesus.
set's fucking awesome. It looks so good.
Disagree.
Yeah, like it's amazing. Like I said earlier,
This might warrant a top 4 check.
Yeah, it will. But I got
Yep.
I got one more point. This one's deeply offensive to me. So they say, okay, first Thelma Ritter. That's the old lady. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they say Thelma Ritter is the single most annoying actress of all time.
Oh,
Hearing her say literally any word or make any face is torture of the most excruciating form. What an asshole. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, she's a nice, cute old lady.
She was like honestly one of the more interesting characters in the film.
Yeah, she was spunky and funny and had like really dark lines for being who she was.
No.
Like, she was out there trying to dig up fucking potential corpses and shit. She was awesome.
Dude, I vehemently disagree with almost everything that guy said.
I know, that's why I had him.
Like, holy shit.
Ooh, this guy's top 4 is like fucking I'm an art student or like film student type top 4.
Oh my god.
The only one I recognize all of them, but the only ones that I know you guys would recognize is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that's the only one that's kind of like normal.
Wait, is it the original one or like one of the 7 rebooted ones?
No, it's the original 74 one, which is fine. It's a good movie, even if I don't love to sit down and watch it. The other 3 are all like 10 reviews on Letterboxd type films, you know,
Jesus Christ, what great
from the
guy.
50s and shit. I can't talk much. I got fucking 2 Tarkovskys on my top 4, but nonetheless.
Mm.
All right,
Okay.
that's it for me on that one.
Is this my last one? Can't tell.
No, this is your second.
No, that's my second one. Sorry, that went on for like forever. I completely
My bad.
forgot.
I'll kill myself. That's okay.
Is loading.
Yeah, sorry. Give me a second. Well, I gotta see what Mark Zuckerberg said.
Can I get another double like?
Okay, this is by a person named Clowell, and this is a 2-star, and they said, this movie would have been avoided if they just closed the blinds.
But like,
True.
they did try to. His
Yeah.
girlfriend, the hot lady,
wait, she
tried to
tried.
close the blinds multiple times.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Did you not watch the movie?
Dude, if he closed the blinds, he would literally just be stuck in that tiny ass room doing nothing else.
Yeah, bro, and like fucking like one of the first lines that Grace Kelly has, or like one of the first things she does is like sympathize with him for being stuck in one spot for weeks. So like she ain't gonna come in and just be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Somebody commented on this review. She said, just close the blinds, and this guy said, it's okay, we still love you.
What? Is that his dad or something?
I do not believe it's his dad. I wouldn't even say that to my kid if they said that.
The dad's like top 4 is like Rear Windows is number 1. He saw this review from his kid.
Oh my
He's
god.
like, don't worry. I love you.
Disowned.
That'd be base.
Out on the curb.
All right, I got a 1/2 star from Jacket3311. Good name. I genuinely do not understand how anyone can like this movie. Let me sum up the movie for you. A man sits on a wheelchair. The end. It's genuinely dull and uninteresting, and there's no suspense whatsoever. Hitchcock didn't even make an attempt to use the score to add suspense to the film, which surprised me because Psycho did that so well. Overall, horrible film. Don't know why it's so beloved.
Was bro watching SpongeBob when he saw this movie? Because
Didn't use the score to add to the suspense. What are you talking about? Oh. Did bro literally just see the piano parts and just skip?
Yeah, man, I disagree. And like, this film's plenty suspenseful. I think the music is one of the greatest aspects of this film. The way that it's almost all in universe, and it's very, very good. So yeah, I disagree. Okay, I have a 1-star review from Fatima, and they say, I can't tell if I dislike old movies or just their blue-eyed old men specifically. What do you guys think of that?
I can't even comprehend why. I guess
Damn, that was a Tommy rage bait one right there.
God, dude, like why?
It didn't work. I wanted rage bait you. What the fuck?
See, I was just, if it makes you feel better, I face palmed.
So, moral of the story: if the main character was a black guy, she'd have loved this film. That's
my god.
Me too.
I can't comprehend why you would just hate old movies for the fact of being old, and the fact that you would hate a character based on how they look.
Yeah.
That just doesn't make sense to me at all.
He's also hot, so like I don't get the point.
True.
All right, that's it. That's my last one.
All right. I got a 1/2 star by Namrog. This might have been one of the most boring films I've ever seen. It takes a lot for me to hate a movie, and this did it for me. Nothing changes. Everything is the same. Setting being the same had me thinking it was a punishment to watch this. The puzzle piecing and logistical thinking was embarrassing.
No, I disagree. I think the way that this kind of movie is handled is like, this is a great example of a movie that's set in one location as opposed to something like Iron Lung. That movie was so boring to me because there was just like no variety in anything. it was all like the same kind of shots and the same like black room, and
Mhm.
this is shot and set in one room, but you get to see the neighbors and their own little photographs, really, and their
Yeah.
windows, which are it's just like a really unique way of telling the story that keeps it fresh, and you never really think about the fact that you're constrained to this one area because there are so many characters and so many plots happening despite the fact that you're in this one spot. So I totally disagree.
This film almost has a similar not similar atmosphere in a sense, but to 12 Angry Men. Like
Yeah, a little
that
bit.
film is shot in one room, has various different shots, but the atmosphere carries it.
And the dialogue and
Yeah,
the writing.
it's just yeah.
Mhm.
No, I didn't mean carry it like as if all the other aspects, but like
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah.
talking about atmosphere being stale. I don't know.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. That's a good point. What is happening over there?
What?
It sounded like someone was playing the drums on their mic.
Sorry, gotta
I
get
wish
my
I could
practice
do
in.
that. Huh. All right. I got one more. This is a 2-star by a guy named Diem, and they said people keep calling him a genius and say that his films still hold up, but low key they just need to get off of his Hitchcock.
Wow, so that's the second dog shit pun we've had today. Can we kill this guy?
I need to take
Yeah,
a look
this
at
is
this
more like
guy's.
Shitter Island.
Yeah, Shitter
Dog
Island, the
shit,
Iron
too.
Shit. You know.
Yeah,
Well, Shitter Island's funny because it's true.
Kill your
Okay, this person's favorite movie is The Lighthouse 2019.
That's a good
What
movie.
do we think?
I love that
Oh.
movie.
I don't know what that means. Well, I've
Have
never
you ever seen The
it.
Lighthouse, Blake?
Yeah, Robert Pattinson, Willem Dafoe. Yeah,
Do you like it?
it's all right.
I think it's great, but
Fuck
I can see
no.
why. I can see why you think it's all right because it's like more in like the Lynchian type of direction of shit. I like crazy shit.
I don't hate it. Like I like it and stuff. I think
Yeah.
I think Robert and Willem need to be in more movies, dude. They're fucking hilarious together.
We need them farting in a lot more movies. They need to
Yeah.
fart everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Can we watch I Love You, Philip Morris again?
Yeah.
I just realized when I wrote the rules of the podcast, I never said no one could recommend the same film twice.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
The 15th review of Fateful Findings.
Oh yeah, I could just pull that again. We need more time talking about Fateful
Dude, Blake
Findings.
just
more.
laughed and straight crying, dude. He was like,
I don't know if I
Genuine
could take another
tears.
Neil Breen, bro.
Oh, I love him. He's my god.
We gotta meet him, dude. We gotta get his autograph on something, dude.
Oh, I wish I could. He's at Comic Cons and shit a lot. Like I could probably do it if I like flew out somewhere.
Oh wait, I have money. I can do that too. Yeah.
The picture of me and Neil Breen together would go hard.
True. I would go hard looking at the picture.
I'd be winning an argument, and then like Blake would send that picture, and it'd be immediate execution.
Oh my god, no, Dutch, you'd be like a successful filmmaker, right? And like I try to give you a script, and you tell me it sucks. Then I post that fucker on Twitter, and then your whole career is ruined.
No, Dutch will hand you your script, and you'll be like, "Oh man, let me get the expert in here." Neil Breen walks in.
Oh my god. Oh
That'd be
my
fire.
god.
Have him
But
direct it.
actually,
No,
I
he's
would
got to be
blow
your
my
main
brains out.
character.
Neil
Oh,
Breen.
yeah.
He's
You
gonna
are
be
the-
every character.
You are the ghost that haunts Neil Breen as he tries to hack into the government website.
Oh my god, dude. I watched fucking I didn't watch it fully. I watched like 5 minutes of it. The one where Neil Breen is like a set of twins and one's good and one's evil and they're both like AI robots.
Yeah,
Dude.
that one's really
What's-
famous. Like that's one of his biggest ones, along with Fateful Findings.
Yeah, no, I was like, I wonder what the twin looks like, and it's just him in a beard, dude. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Why would you
That's
ask
like what
yourself
we
what does the
do.
twin look like? You know it's just Neil Breen.
I should have known. I should have known. I walked right in the Twisted Pair. That's what it's called. Yeah, I walked right in the fucking that
Twisted
one.
Pair. That's such a funny name.
Jesus Christ! It's not the beard doesn't even match his hair color, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, dude, I've been watching for his new film. It's not out in theaters yet, but I'm watching. I'm not even kidding. I'm googling it every day to see if it's in any of the theaters.
The theater that holds his movie. The theater that has his movie playing. I'm holding it hostage until they take it down.
We gotta go as a group.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna have a special episode. I'm gonna record us going in, get our after theater initial reactions, record the trip there, and I'll be like, Blake, are you excited? Are you ready to go for the? And it's gonna be so fun.
And Blake's gonna be like, yay!
Oh my god!
Pair too. What? We have to watch the first one.
I forget the fucking name of it. It's Dire Duplicity. That's what it's called. It's on Letterboxd now.
Oh god. Okay, look, if there's a lot of braless women, I'll go. But
wait,
if it's...
Can I read the plot real quick?
Spoiler warning
Jesus
for this
Christ.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Oh, Adam, YMS gave it 5 stars, I should say. But okay. A tormented secret agent with emotional and psychological problems attempts to stop an international cyber attack. This dark emotional mystery intensifies as he's betrayed by those he trusts and loves. That sounds awesome.
That sounds terrible.
What if it's like a 5-star? Like, what if it's like gorgeous acting?
This is just Terminator. This is just Terminator. What the fuck? Dutch, read that again. Read it again.
What?
Read the description again.
A tormented secret agent with emotional and psychological problems attempts to stop an international cyber attack. This dark emotional mystery intensifies as he's betrayed by those he trusts and loves.
Terminator, it's just fucking Terminator, bro. He's gonna walk up and just be like, I need your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycles.
Dude,
and
after
your topless women.
After this episode, I want to send the link to the page in the group chat so you guys can see the poster because it looks beautiful.
Dude, it's just gonna be Neil Breen looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, bro. I swear to God.
Did he buy a better camera yet?
No, not by the looks of the poster.
It's just the same camcorder from the 90s, bro.
We did have a Neil Breen segment on the pod. We talk about him like every episode.
Yeah, because of you. I'm gonna start talking about I Love You, Philip Morris every episode now.
Neil Breen's the
guy. What would you even talk about?
Oh, they're gay.
Well, so are you, so it's not that special.
Whoa, wait, we're making these jokes during Pride Month, fam. We gotta chill.
Oh, hey, listen. You can call me gay all you want, but you're not gonna like the consequences of it.
What?
Okay, Blake,
what?
It's your wreck this week, right?
You what?
Listen, I've said I'm gonna dick down Dutch on how many episodes now? Like, come on, it's like a daily occurrence.
Drew.
Dutch, what do you want for your birthday? Your penis, Blake? Oh, okay, I'll dick you down.
That voice you made.
That's how I sound to you?
That is how he sounds sometime in real life.
You make your own voice different, too. What do you want for your birthday? That's your penis. Okay. Alright, well, for episode 16, which is just insane this time, it is Blake Morgan's turn to recommend a film. Take it away.
Alright. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I figured I kind of throw this in the mix. I saw this movie in 2012 and did not like it. Watched it again, didn't like it. Watched it a third time when I was a full thinking adult and I love it. So, maybe you guys have heard of this. Maybe Dutch has. I don't know about you, Tommy. But I am going to be recommending a Bong Joon-ho masterpiece, Memories of a Murder.
Oh my god, you are my hero.
What is this?
Memories of a Murder. by Bong Joon-ho. I hope I said that name right. I'm not racist.
We are in for a treat.
What if this movie sucks?
Okay,
What if this movie sucks ass?
I just want to say this has been on my this is like maybe the 5th movie I ever added to my watch list. And the director of this, he did Parasite, which I'm sure Blake knows. But Tommy, Parasite is fucking awesome, dude. It is it's like it was my favorite movie before I got into Letterboxd. And it is so fucking good. This director is awesome. So, Blake, I'm excited. I'm really excited for your rec.
Thank you.
Why the fuck can't?
I hope this movie starts with a. I hope this movie starts with a car crash.
It's Memories of Murder, by the way, Tommy, by Bong Joon-ho.
I misspelled Memories.
If it starts with a car crash, I'm turning it off.
4.4. Damn.
Yeah, this is. Well, wasn't Rear Window also 4.4? I think it was.
Yeah, about there.
Yep, it was. Yep, 4.4. I'm excited, dude. I did not expect Memories of Murder to come out of Blake's mouth. What the fuck?
I've seen it a lot, and I figured I'd throw it in.
This is lit, dude. I'm hyped. I hope it's great.
I kind of forgot I've seen it until I saw the poster. I was like, oh yeah, I've seen that before.
That happens to you with a lot of movies, huh?
It does. But, you know, Dutch, before you started getting into Letterboxd and movies, Dutch, I used to be the movie guy. It's true.
I've always been into movies. I've always been into movies since I was young. I just never was into Letterboxd.
No, but me and Lee had this ongoing joke where he asked me if I saw a movie and I'd say I'd seen it. And then he just started naming off random shit and I said I'd seen it, so he started calling me the movie guy.
Yeah.
Then you came along and you fucked it up.
We all had a perfect day until Dutch showed up with his movie.
Yeah.
He loves movies.
with this stalker and all this bullshit.
With that Tarkovskis.
Tarkussi.
What about Burgussy and Lynchusy? And...
No, you're not funny, bro. Stop. Get out.
I'm funnier than Scary Movie.
No, you're not.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's go back to that segment real quick. They gotta finish this beat.
No, this is hype. I'm looking forward to this episode big time, Blake. Awesome rec, thanks.
All right, yeah.
Cool. Well, another episode. Episode 15 is done. We still gotta think about who we want our guest to be on episode 20.
Yeah, we should talk about that a little. Maybe once we end the episode here, just do like a couple minute conversation. It doesn't have to be very long, so we can get our own ways, but think about it.
But yeah, this is definitely I've never heard anything about this film, so I'm excited.
It's real.
It's
real.
It's like Israel,
it's real.
Like Israel, like Benjamin Netanyahu's Israel.
Well, I think this is interesting.
That's the episode.
Fuck you guys, fuck you.
I think it'll be cool because it'll be Tommy's first Bong Joon-ho will be Memories of Murder instead of Parasite. Everyone's first fucking Bong Joon-ho is Parasite. Like literally everyone.
Well, we're breaking the fucking barriers today.
Gonna be cool.
Yeah.
All right, boys. This is a good episode.
Is there? Well, if you guys enjoyed the B-Roll podcast, hit the like button, subscribe. And if this is your first episode of the B-Roll podcast, we have a ton of episodes. Now, we have like our own portfolio, bro.
If you don't know which one to check out, the Blue Velvet one is really, really good. Fatal Findings is good because we argue. I'm sure there's other ones in there that are interesting that they wreck, but other than that, that's a good one. That's a guest episode.
No.
So yeah, go check them out.
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week. Woo!